Hello, Amira. Hello, Carmen. I have donations closed right now, but if you want to ask a free question, I can do one card free pulls for you. I'm just doing some some free card pulls tonight. Yes, donations are closed, but if you want to ask a question, please feel free just to drop it in the chat. But welcome everybody. I hope everybody's doing well tonight. Sure, yeah. I'm doing one card, or basically probably mini reads is probably what I'm doing tonight. Because I'm probably not going to stay on here very, very long. But I just wanted to come on here and do some reads. I hope everybody's doing well tonight. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. But thank you, ladies. I do appreciate that. I will be back on next week to do my regular show. But yeah, feel free to type your question down in the chat, Carmen. All right, but welcome. I'm in my comfy bed right now doing readings. All right, so let's see. Amira, it's good to see you. Carmen, it's good to see you too. Okay. All right, so Amira wants to know what is going on. Okay, let me read your question with Zachary right now. He relapsed today. Oh, Lord. I don't know who the woman is. Seems like she's feeding his addiction, but kept calling me, asking me to join the relationship that I left him. Oh, wow. No, that's okay, Carmen. Thank you, though. But if you want to, love, you can send in your question. I'm just kind of doing mini reads tonight. They're totally free. Okay, so you just want to kind of know what is going on to go traveling, but he's drinking as we speak. Okay, so let's take a look here and see what is going on with Zachary. All right. I hope y'all are doing well. I just decided to pop on tonight for some quick reads. So it's a little bit of a different setup. Of course, I'm from my bed, which kind of makes it informal. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I hope you guys can see that. I don't know if you guys can see it all that good, but let me turn over the cards. Okay. He's reading me, doesn't answer his phone when he drinks. He was doing so well. Okay. All right, so we got 3 cards here. We have the King of Swords, the World card, and 5 of Cups. Okay, wow. This says a lot about his energy. Did he meet this woman online? The reason why I'm asking that is because I'm feeling with the World card that he could have met this person online, or maybe on a dating app or something to that degree. I felt like maybe this is a newer person. Maybe this is someone that he may have not been knowing for a long time. Very smart, very cunning is the energy that I'm getting from this person. Yeah, I feel like they met somewhere online when I see the World card. But his energy is an energy of sadness and disappointment. I feel like something has happened to him to cause him to relapse. I feel like there's an event or something that was triggered that caused him to relapse. So I'm not sure if there's something to do with family or money or something to that degree. There's something personal here that I don't feel like he's talked with you about or discussed with you that's caused him to go into a relapse. I think she has a lot to do with it, but I do feel like there's something else underneath the surface that we can't really see. Hi, Firefly, welcome. Okay, yeah, it just feels like there's something else going on underneath the current here, underneath the surface is what I'm picking up with his energy. Wow. I think it would be a good idea for him to maybe go seek counseling or go to rehab in order to get himself back on track again. I don't feel that this lady that he's with, I don't feel like they're in love. It just feels more of like a kind of like a friends with benefits type of situation. And it feels like she's with the Swords energy. I'm not feeling a very emotional person. Hi Chelsea, welcome. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. Lots of regret. There's something he's upset about. Um, yeah, I would just be a friend to him, but from a distance until he can get himself back on track. There's something he's not telling you. Thank you so much, Chelsea. Welcome. It feels like there's something that he's not telling you, and that's the reason why he relapsed. But I feel like as time goes on, um, you guys will get to talk again, and maybe you'll kind of be on the same page as far as communication. But and I don't feel like he's gonna stay with this other lady, but it does feel like there's something behind the scenes that he's not telling you in regards to what has happened. Wow, just pray for him. I say pray for him, Amira. Yeah, I say pray for him. Yeah, it just feels like she's got a messy energy. I don't really feel like that there's love or anything like that going on there. But just continue to pray for him. I think right now, it's best that you probably distance yourself, but pray for him, and still keep a line of communication open, if you want to do that, if he's open to talk and you're open to talk, but just at a distance, just at a distance. So I hope this resonates, Amira. But there's something else going on with him he's not talking about. All right, Chelsea. All right, so Chelsea wants to know, hi, am I being protected by a male entity? Okay, let's see here, Chelsea. Okay. Well, welcome everybody. I hope that you guys are tuning in and having a decent weekend despite everything that's going on in the news. Please don't forget to hit that like button. I greatly appreciate that. And thank you so much. If you're new and you've just subscribed, welcome to the show. This is one of the first times that I have done my show from my bed in probably about 2 years. Okay, so let's see what is going on with Chelsea. Is she being, okay, protected by a male entity? Wow. Okay, Chelsea, there could be something to this. It could be a male figure in your family. It could be your grandfather or a strong male figure from an ancestral lineage. The reason why I'm saying this is because this is a protective card with the Seven of Wands energy. So it feels like maybe you're defending yourself in a situation. Maybe some things have been coming against you and bothering you, and it just feels like maybe you've had to really have a lot. You're welcome, Amira. It's good to see you. But yeah, it just feels like there is a defensive energy around you, a protective energy around you. And it feels like this could be from an ancestral bloodline, maybe from your grandfather or a male figure from your family. Have you been noticing things around the house moving, or maybe hearing certain songs or certain messages that you've been receiving? We have the Seven of Cups here, which is 444. So you may be noticing a sequence of numbers as well. And I also feel like whoever this is or whatever this is trying to get your attention. This could have something to do with stability as well. Maybe they want you to start working on your stability in life as far as your foundation, making plans for a solid future here. Maybe there's some things that you're tying up or trying to do. Oh, you see a shadow. Okay. Yeah, it does feel like that there is a protective energy there with you. Hi, sweeter than a rice cake. Welcome. And you have the Strength card too, which is about compassion and courage and emotional fortitude. So I just really feel like too that you maybe have been experiencing some battles recently. Emotional battles is really what I'm seeing here. Maybe you're having to defend yourself against other people or take care of yourself or really shield your emotions. And new doorways are opening up for you as well. When I see the 11 on the Strength card, that does indicate possibilities here with the Seven of Cups here. Multiple options coming your way as well. Okay, so you need okay. So if you start to notice the numbers 444, The guides are showing me that you may start to notice sequences of numbers 222, 444, 1111, even 999, even though that's a very rare sequence. Just know that that's Spirit's way of letting you know that they are listening to you and you are headed in the right direction. Yeah. Yeah. So just the best thing for that, I would suggest getting you some black obsidian or black tourmaline to help ground you and keep it in your pockets, and pray and do lots of meditation. But it does feel like there is someone in your life, I feel like a grandfatherly figure or a male figure from your past lineage that is here to protect you. They want to get your attention as far as your stability. They want you to get back on track and go ahead and start making moves to get yourself stable. Okay, so only you know what that means. But in time, if you give yourself time and you're patient with yourself, you're going to be able to get there with the Strength card. All right, so I hope this resonated, Chelsea, and welcome to the show, and thank you so much. Hi, sweeter than a rice cake. Cute little update on baby first. Oh, so the baby's coming in September. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, sometimes, awesome. I'm glad the baby's doing well. Yeah, sometimes in the spirit realm, when we don't see things physically, they have to kind of get us there in the spirit realm so it can manifest, or we can bring things from the ether into third density. So yeah, it definitely makes sense to me. We definitely have our ancestors and people around us that do give us messages. Sometimes we don't notice, and sometimes we do notice. So you may also have some spiritual gifts too, Chelsea. Oh my goodness, wow. So that is not by coincidence. Oh my goodness, that is not by coincidence at all. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That is beautiful. So do you, oh, and it is a girl. Okay, so good, good. Okay, so we're able to know that it is a girl. Okay. Well, congratulations on that. Have you spoken with the baby daddy? Have you talked with him and gotten some things kind of settled with the as far as the baby? And how's he doing, by the way? Yeah, you're welcome. I'm just glad that everything's doing well. I know we did your reading several weeks ago, and I was saying the baby feels like it's very active. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, hopefully you're out of the house and you don't have to live with her anymore, or at least you'll be on your way to getting your own place. Hi, Michael. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. She's like a little jelly bean. She just kind of moves all over the place. Yeah. Yeah, I think we predicted that it would be a girl. I think so, if I remember correctly. Wow, so she's going to be, I think, almost either a late summer or fall baby. Hi, Michael. But yeah, keep me posted. Keep me posted. I'm getting my own place soon. I'm staying somewhere now. Oh, good, good. Well, I'm glad that you're out of that. I'm so glad that's too stressful to deal with, you know. She just moved around. All right. Well, good. Well, I'm glad things are going well. Hi, Michael. I'm sad I missed my friend A. Will I see him again? Okay, well, we'll get to your question next, Michael. And sweeter than a rice cake, if you have a question, you're welcome to ask. All right, so will Michael see his friend A again? Okay. Let's see. Virgo baby. Okay. Okay, wow. Okay. All right, Michael. So we have the World card, we have the Hermit card, and we have the Knight of Swords. So I'm going to say just from, oh, no problem. You're fine, Michael. It just feels like from this setup, yes, you will see your, you will see your friend again. there is a bit of a turnaround time before you guys do see each other, because we do have the Hermit energy, which signifies isolation, introspection. Kind of, I feel like this could be your energy. It could be maybe that you distanced yourself from this person due to the situation because you had to. You felt like you really needed to take some time to gather your thoughts together and really look at the situation from a different perspective and just kind of step away from it. And I felt like you needed to do that for your own peace of mind. Maybe this person was causing you some problems or issues, and it was just getting a little bit too much. Oh, I'm sorry, Firefly. I'll get back to your question, love. But it just feels like that you've taken some time to step away from the situation. With the Knight of Swords energy, it does feel like we have determination and motivation. So I do feel like, and also with Swords cards, they do indicate communication and talking. So I do feel like you guys will start to resume your conversation, or you'll start to talk again. It will take a little bit of time though. The guides are showing me something about 3 to 4 months before you guys make a decision to finally really open up to each other and really be able to talk to one another. So that's what I'm seeing here, Michael. It just feels like you're taking some time out to really think about things, assess the situation, and try to figure out what your next move is. And so you're making the right decision by going within yourself and trying to figure that out. But with the Knight of Swords, yes, I do feel like you guys will talk again. It will be within a 3 to 4 month span that I see you guys reconnecting or rekindling your friendship, or if not rekindling your friendship, at least being on speaking terms to where you can engage in conversation again. So yeah, it feels like you're taking this time to heal. So that's always a good thing, Michael. Sometimes we got to do that for ourselves, you know. We got to take care of ourselves. All right, so let's see here. All right, but I hope this resonated. Hi, Benita, welcome. All right, Firefly. So what is Scorpio's feeling defeated and regretful about in regards to Miss W that you sensed recently? Okay, let's take a look here. Okay, Spirit, please show us. Oh, thank you, Michael. I always hated my voice growing up because it was always so daggone country. I hated it. But I'm stuck with it, so I might as well learn to just deal with it. We're stuck with ourselves. Okay. Okay. This is interesting. Okay, so we have Renewal card, which is Judgment card, 9 of Wands, and we have 9 of Cups. A lot of 9s here. So when I see 9s, that can also indicate losses. So I feel like your friend, the Scorpio, has felt some sort of a loss here. Oh, thank you, Firefly. It just feels like he's felt some sort of a loss. And like I said, I don't feel like it has to do with you at all. It feels like it may be in regards to either the job. This could also be undergoing his personal life, maybe family life, maybe with his ex-wife or something to that degree. But with the Renewal card here, this is a Judgment card, so a rebirth is here. So I really feel like he's in a stage of trying to renew himself, make changes, and see things from a different perspective, or go back to a situation, but go back with it with a new purpose, with a new way of looking at things. With 9 of Wands energy, this is a person that's been injured. Okay, this could be, we're not looking at a physical injury here, but an emotional injury. So it feels like there's something there, like I was saying with either with his ex-wife or family, or it could be with his boss at his job, where he's been wounded. Okay, he's been wounded emotionally, and he's trying to bounce back. He's trying to make his way back through. So I feel like there's something internal going on with him. And I feel like he will open up to you more about it and maybe talk to you about it as the weeks go by. But for right now, I'm just feeling a sense of trying to recover, regain himself, and try to pick up the pieces here with the Nine of Wands energy. And also building boundaries as well is what the Nine of Wands represents. So again, maybe with his boss, maybe his boss has done something to him that maybe made him feel inferior or emasculated to a certain degree, and he's just recovering from that. And I feel like like I said, he's not telling you some things because maybe he feels like it's just too personal. He just can't at the moment. But I do feel like he will as time goes on. As far as your connection with him or your relationship with him, we walk into the Nine of Cups, which is about happiness and wishes fulfilled. So I do feel like you guys will be back on good terms again. And you guys will be back on speaking terms and in a better position coming, and that will be coming soon. They're showing me something about six days or 6 weeks or something like that, something to that degree. But it just feels like there's something going on. He's been injured emotionally here, and he's just building himself back up. Yeah, it feels like a pride issue as well as what I'm picking up here with the Nine of Wands energy. So it feels like maybe his pride has been hurt in some sort of way, or to something to that degree. But things will get better between the two of you. So if you guys have not been talking like you normally do, or the conversation has been awkward, or the feeling has been awkward, that will change. It'll get better. So keep me posted. Keep me posted. All right, Carmen Love. Welcome. His boss won't do that. I suspect Miss W is type to be a little criticized as she. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling like, that she's done something or said something to him that made him feel emasculated or inferior. Yeah, so that's what I'm feeling. So absolutely. But he'll come out of it. He'll come out of it. All right, so Carmen wants to know, what is James's next actions towards me? Okay. All right, what's James's next actions towards Carmen? And everyone, please don't forget to hit that like button. I greatly appreciate that. I'm doing tarot from my comfy bed tonight because I'm too lazy to get up and go into the office. All right, let's see what James's next actions are towards Carmen. All right. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see that. It's kind of hard because I'm using my iPad, so it's not, the camera is not as big as the other, or wide as others, not able to get as good of an angle. All right, so we have the Empress card, Queen of Cups, and Nine of Swords. All right, so Empress energy is here. So I feel like there could be some love and some abundance coming your way from James. Maybe he may start to feel more loving towards you, or maybe his actions could start to become more loving towards you with the Empress card, because he realizes that you're his lady and that he does care for you and loves you. I do see with the Queen of Cups energy, your energy being very intuitive, and there's something about the moon this month. I don't know what it is about the moon, but it feels like you're hypersensitive to the moon this month. I don't understand that, but that's what they're showing me here. So it could be maybe your cycles or something could be in sync with the moon, or it could be maybe you may be having some sleep interruptions during full moon or something to that degree. But it feels like your intuition is very, very heightened this month. And it could have you worrying about some things with the Nine of Swords energy. But the good thing about the Nine of Swords energy here is that the Nine of Swords energy is usually fears and anxieties that usually never happen. But they do keep us up at night. They do keep us restless. They do keep us from sleeping, because our mind is very overactive. But your intuition is very heightened this month. But his next actions towards you will be better. I do feel like there's some loving, abundant energy here. And I do see him just with both of these cards, something to do with love and something to do with maybe being more emotionally expressive. So that's good. I do like to see that energy. But yeah, it just feels like you may have some interruptions with sleep this month. So just make sure that before you go to bed that, you take a nice warm shower or bath or chamomile tea or something to that degree. And don't allow your anxieties to overcome your, to make you overthink, to make you worry too much and to where you're not getting proper sleep. But yeah, I just see it being more loving and caring towards you this month. And like I said, that intuition's heightened. And I feel like too also that your heart space your heart chakra is very more open this month. Your heart chakra is always open, but it just feels like you feel more emotionally expressive about things. All right, you're welcome, Carmen. You're welcome. All right. So I hope everybody is doing well this weekend. I'm sure you guys have heard the news about what's going on with Iran. I'm just in shock, you guys. I'm like, oh my Lord, I'm just hoping that our country, I just hope that we just don't get attacked or something. It's just, this year has just been a dumpster fire economically. And I usually don't get political about things. I try to stay neutral about things. But we just got to pray for the world, y'all. We are not in a good place. We have got to really pray. So I'm hoping for an upturn. Hi, Benita. All right, so what are Sean's next actions towards me, family, friend, or crush? All right, let's take a look here. What is Sean's next actions? I am doing well. I hope you're doing well, Benita. Welcome. Okay. All right, so let's see what are Sean's next actions. Okay. Oh, well, I think we got this same card last night, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so we got 7 of Swords, we got 2 of Cups, and we have the King of Swords. All right, so I feel like Sean he wants to approach you, but for some reason, he's feeling very cautious about this. Okay? He's feeling very cautious about this, and he's trying to approach you in a way that he feels most comfortable with the 7 of Swords energy. 2 of Cups, I'm feeling like he does see you as a partner or relationship potential here. Do you guys conversate and talk a lot? Because it feels like you guys have a really good connection as far as conversing and talking and really maybe helping each other with things, that sort of thing, exchanging of cups here. So I do feel like it is trending towards that area. Yeah, I'm not seeing this as anything negative with the 7 of Swords. Usually with the 7 of Swords, and you're right, sometimes when you see it, it can mean sneakiness or deception or dishonesty or lying, but I don't really see that in this particular spread. If we had a 3 of Cups here, I would be kind of a little iffy about it. But I just feel like he probably feels like he's got to be kind of sneakier or slicker with his approach towards you. It's been really quiet between us, but I feel he wants to talk to me more, but we never get... Yeah, so I feel like he does feel the same way about you, but he is hesitant about something. And again, I feel like it could have something to do with family or something to do with that. And also he's big on respect. With the King of Swords, he respects you immensely. So maybe he feels like, it could also too be that he may feel that he's not good enough for you. That could be an issue. You know, some people feel like they may not be good enough for the other person for whatever reason that is. Maybe there's some things in his past that he's not proud of, and maybe he feels like you you would maybe hold it against him or something, even though we know you wouldn't. Maybe in his mind he's thinking that, or maybe he thinks your family would hold it against him or something to that degree. But he respects you immensely. He really likes you. He thinks you're very smart. You're very beautiful. And I do feel like he does think of you as girlfriend or relationship potential here. It could be that too. It could be that he might feel that you may reject him or something to that degree. I feel like you guys have been friends for years. I'm seeing something about the number 7. Has it been at least 7 months or 7 years that you guys have been friends? Because it feels like a very long time is what I'm picking up here. So it feels like a long time that you guys have. Okay, so all right, so for about a year. Okay, I kept seeing either 7 months or 7 years. All right. Well, does he come from a different culture or from a different background than you do, or there could be some sort of difference in regards to your cultures, or maybe not necessarily culture, but just maybe the way you look at things or religions or something like that. Okay, maybe something in July will happen with this. Yeah, it's possible there. Okay, same culture. Okay. Yeah, it just feels though that there's something though that's holding him back from approaching you. And I feel like it has to do with your family or something to that degree. Is your dad very tough and very picky? Is that, or and very strong? Oh, okay. So he is a little age gap. Okay, gotcha. That could be it too. Um oh, excuse me, y'all. It just feels like he's hesitant. He wants to approach you, but he's hesitant about it. And like I said, he respects you immensely. Like he really, really, really likes you. So I feel like you're correct um, in in picking that up. Gotcha. And he may pick up on that. Hi, Feria, welcome. He may pick up on that. You know, sometimes men will pick up on other men's energy, even when we can't see things. And it's the same way with us. We can pick up on a woman's energy, and sometimes men can't. They can't pick it up because they don't have that. I don't know what you call it. It's like that radar. You know what I'm saying? So that could be what the issue is. Absolutely. But yeah, he respects you immensely. He really likes you. Yeah, spidey senses. Yeah, definitely. There's been things that guys have said to me about other guys, and I was like, "What? I had no idea." And they're like, "Yeah, I could tell he's this and he's that." And I'm like, "What?" But I guess because they're the same sex, they have that understanding. But I hope this resonated. But we got the same card that we did last night. Now, that's not by coincidence. That's definitely, Spirit's way of letting he definitely respects you immensely. Hi, Feria. Welcome. You're welcome, Benita. You are so welcome. It is crazy. It is. But it's not uncommon. There's been many times I've done readings for people and the same damn card comes out. It'll come out sometimes, like if they have back-to-back readings, it'll come back out like the second time. So we know definitely when that card, or I'll be using 2 different decks and the same card will come out. So that's definitely a message from Spirit, deliberate message from Spirit when you see that. Definitely. But yeah, he really likes you. Hi, Feria. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Is it Feria or Feria? Oh, thank you, Benita. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so did AG get my messages the other day, and what is he thinking right now? Okay, all right. Oh, thank you, Sweeter Than a Rice Cake. I give all my credit to the Most High. I give all my credit to him. Okay, so did AG get my messages the other day? And what? Fairy. Okay, Feria. Okay, Fairy. That's pretty. All right, so did AG get my messages the other day? And what is he thinking right now? Okay. Now, is one of you an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo? Okay, I'm going to get yours next. Sweeter Than a Rice Cake. Okay. Yeah, because Spirit was showing me that. All right, so we have, okay, Capricorn, okay. And there's a lot of earth energy just within these cards that we're looking here. All right. Very smart. I'm picking up his energy. Very smart. I'm going to say yes, that he really did like those messages. Or yeah. Okay, so we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is upright, which is about luck, progress, and change. I feel like you and this person were destined to meet. And I'm not just saying that, because the reason why I say that is we have the Wheel of Fortune. And when we have the Wheel of Fortune, that's basically a band of angels or divine order that's putting things in synchronistic events. So it's not like it's just happening at random, okay? So I feel like you were meant to meet this person for some particular reason. So we have Three of Pentacles, and we have Queen of Pentacles. Do you guys work together, or did you go to school together? Okay, so we have Three of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles. Yes, I feel like he really, really thinks that you're very smart and very beautiful. And I do feel like he really enjoyed the messages. I feel like you guys have really good conversations about things. Is he kind of quick with messages as far as like when he responds, like it's not like a whole paragraph, but kind of like, I'm not saying a quick talker, but just somebody that's kind of quick with messages. It's like he doesn't do like really long, drawn out messages. It's very quick. Hi, Jasmine. Okay, so you were co-workers. Okay, yeah, because they're showing me here with the Three of Pentacles, like some sort of collaboration or working together. And with Queen of Pentacles, practicalness, reliability. Yeah, I feel like you guys are headed on the same page. I feel like you guys would make a good match. Yeah, I'm seeing it here because I feel like he's very dependable from his energy. Like every time that you message him or you contact each other, you know, he's reliable. Like he's not, I don't sense a flaky energy. He's quick and everything. Okay. Yeah, so I feel like he's one of those types of people. Like if he tells you he's going to meet you up, you know, at the coffee house at 12 o'clock, he means it. Like he's really going to do it. So it's not like there's flakiness or anything to it. But yeah, I feel like you guys are meant, for some reason you guys are meant to have met. And I feel like even, let's just say, even if you guys did not get together or stay together romantically, I feel like you guys will have a connection or friendship that could possibly last a lifetime here. Will he reach out to you? Yeah, I feel like he will. I feel like he will. I feel like he's very busy. That's the energy that I feel like he's working very hard on his goals or whatever it is that he's doing. Yeah, so I do feel like that. Yeah, just give it some time. And I feel like if you pull away a little bit, maybe kind of act a little bit disinterested, I feel like that's when he's probably going to come to you and make the move. Yeah, I feel like He probably enjoys the chase and mysteriousness. If only he didn't ghost me radically for no fault of my own. Yeah, it's nothing personal. It's nothing personal. I just think that he is so enthralled with his work and goals. Like that's number one right now. That's like number one priority. But I do feel like if you kind of retract your energy back a little bit, and what I mean by that is just maybe kind of, you know how when we think about people, we have an energetic cord sometimes? Like if you think about somebody and all of a sudden they just kind of appear, maybe if you kind of take your energy away from him a little bit and withdraw that energy, he may feel it and then start coming towards you. But yeah, I feel like you guys are, something is blossoming here because we have luck, progress, and change. So there is a possible blossoming here of a connection. Yeah, yeah, I have a telepathic connection, absolutely. Yeah, hi Leticia, welcome, welcome. But yeah, retract your energy a little bit and kind of do your own thing. And I feel like he'll come towards you. He'll notice that distance. He'll notice that distance. But he does like you. And like I said, you for some reason there's some reason why you were meant to meet him. This is not by coincidence. So keep me posted. Keep me posted. Retract your energy, and I feel like he's gonna eventually he'll reach back out to you. If that's what you're wanting, he will reach back out to you. I'd say within the next 2 to 3 weeks. But just start retracting your energy. All right, so sweeter than a rice cake. So keep me posted. Keep me posted. And Leticia says comfy vibes. Yes, absolutely. And everyone, please don't forget to hit that like button. I greatly appreciate that. All right, so we've got to get to sweeter than a rice cakes question. And I'm sorry, love, I accidentally skipped your question. Okay, so how will September go with baby A? Okay. All right. Okay. All right, so we have the Awakening card, we have the Release card, and we have the Wise Counselor. All right. All right, so it is a possibility that the baby may come a little bit later than the date that they told you. Reason why I say that is we do have the Awakening card. So that can be like a pause on things, that sort of thing. So she may come a day later, or maybe even 2 days later, or something that to that degree. A new cycle is going to be starting for you and the baby once the baby is born, because we do have the transformation card. So some things will definitely be transforming and changing, and I feel like it will be for the better. The Wise Counselor card is here, and it's about spiritual learning or spiritual guidance or spiritual heightening. And I really, really feel like once the baby is born, it feels like your relationship with the Most High or with God will become even more stronger. Even though it's really strong now, I really feel like the baby's it's going to be like a catalyst for you spiritually. It's going to really give you a boost spiritually. So that's what I'm feeling like here. But the baby may come a little bit later than the date. But there's a new transformation and change coming for you here with the Release card. Maybe letting go of some old relationships and new relationships forming and new energy coming, and that would be the baby. And also feeling a heightened spiritual awareness, a big change, a wonderful change coming in your life is what I see here. And yeah, and energy, absolutely. She's been, oh, oh, yeah, I kept seeing her being a very active baby. But yeah, like I said, she may come a few days late, but that's okay. Sometimes people want to take their time and coming into the world, that's perfectly fine. But new transformation, change, and heightened spiritual awareness here with a wise counselor. So it's good energy. Good energy is what I'm seeing here. Good energy. Good things for you and the baby. Good things for you and the baby. You're welcome, Feria. Yeah, I would say you don't have to forget about them, but just kind of you know how it is when you kind of retract your energy from someone and you don't think about them as much. For some reason, they come around. You know, they tend to come. They sense that they can sense it, and they come around a little bit more. So I think once you do that, I think that's when he'll probably approach you and start texting you and trying to chase you. It's the weirdest thing when that happens. It's so weird. Hi, Jasmine. Okay, so let's see here. All right, so our next question we have is Leticia. Okay, Leticia, are you here? All right, should I go on trip with family next month to Texas? And then after Leticia is Jasmine. Okay. All right, Jasmine, let's see what is going on. Well, not Jasmine, Leticia. Okay, sorry about that. It's late at night, y'all. My brains are scrambled. All right, should I go on the trip with family next month to Texas? Okay, let's take a look. Oh boy, okay. All right, well, I'm going to be honest with you, Leticia. I'm not going to lie to you. All right, we got 3 of Swords, we got the Lover's card, and we got the 10 of Swords. For how I speak my truth, for some reason, your trip may get canceled. The reason why I'm saying that is because we got the 3 of Swords energy here, and we got the 10 of Swords, or you may decide to cancel out. But there's something about this energy, and for you to even ask me that question, should you go, I feel like your gut or your psychicness is picking up on something. Is there a particular reason why you're kind of hesitant? Are you hesitant in going? Because I feel like you may either make the decision not to go or it could get canceled. Okay? Whatever this is, I want you to know that you're going to be making the right choice. Okay? It's like sometimes I put friendship for the other day. Lose. Oh yeah, that I've done that before too. But your psychic senses is telling you something here. I personally think that it's a good idea for everybody right now, especially this month, June and July, to stay close to home. There's too many energies going on right now. I'm not saying to not travel, but if you have the option, like if you've already bought your tickets, you've already paid for the plane, you've already paid for the hotel, and you know plans have been made, you know, PTO has been requested, you know, just pray and ask, you know, God for safety and peacekeeping, you know, and safe travels. But I would highly recommend everybody right now to stay at home until August or September of this year. It's just too many things going on right now. Even I was supposed to have vacation this month, and I decided not to because I did not feel well about it. I kept feeling like something's going to happen, something's going to happen. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to stay close to home. So I really feel, Leticia, that if your senses are telling you no, to not go, for whatever reason that is, I think you should listen to your instincts. And maybe either plan to do something with your family at a different time, or, you know, maybe, you know, reschedule the vacation if you can. I'm not telling you not to go because it's ultimately your decision. But I am seeing 2 cards here on either side that are indicating a no. You know, If I felt like it would be good, I would say, yeah, go. But for some reason, your psychic instincts are telling or making you hesitant about it. And if you're feeling hesitant about it, there is a reason. There is and it could be something very simple. It could be maybe the vibrations or the energy is off, and maybe it's just not a favorable time to do it. It's too many reasons I'm hesitant because I don't know if it will go well, like have fun and be worth it or not, plus trying. Okay, yeah, I mean, for right now, I'll be honest with Spirit is saying no, but I want you to use your intuition and and pray about it and make your decision. Yeah. Yeah, it just feels like maybe you're healing from something too. Did you have a fight with a family member or an issue with a family member or something? Because I'm seeing a healing energy here with the Three of Swords. So it's like you're in recovery or you're healing from something. Maybe there was some sadness or heartbreak or something like that. And you're making the choice. And I feel like when you make that choice, you're going to decide to probably stay home. Hi, Sassy Montana. Welcome. Okay, that makes perfect sense. That makes perfect sense, Leticia. So yeah, do what your spirit tells you to do. If you're still in a healing phase and you feel like you don't want to deal with that particular family member right now until you get stronger or until you feel that things or conditions have gotten better, I say, just don't go. Take care, put yourself first. Put yourself first, And I'm sorry to hear that you're grieving, but yeah, put yourself first. So your intuition is spot on. Yeah. Yeah, so definitely do that. But I think you're going to make the decision just to sit this one out. But keep me posted. And you're making the right decision. You are making the right decision. Oh, thanks really helps. I'm indecisive and don't always make the best. Yeah. Sometimes when you just meditate, it could be a 5-minute meditation and you sit with yourself and you ask yourself, do I really want to do this? Am I ready to do this? And if the answer is no, then or maybe, and it's not an affirmative yes, that's a good indicator that there's still work to be done. So yeah. Hi, Phantom Punk. But yeah, you're gonna make the right decision. You come first. You come first. You're welcome, Leticia. Well, you're welcome. All right. So next we got Jasmine. All right. Thank you everybody for being patient. I'm working on some back questions up here. So okay. So the guy you saw coming in July towards me, an old unrequited love. Okay. Let's take a look. Is this someone from Jasmine's past? Okay. Okay, let me move this over a little bit so you guys can see. We got Page of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, and the Sun. Is this someone that she knows or doesn't know? I'm going to say this is a new person. I'm going to say this is a new person, Jasmine. Reason why I'm saying that is because we have Page of Cups energy and Seven of Pentacles about investments and patience. And the Sun card, so optimism, joy, happiness. Yeah, I'm going to say this is a new person. I don't feel like this is someone that you've known from your past. Yeah, I'm going to say this is a new energy. Yeah. And this person could be a Pisces, Scorpio, or what's the other cup sign? Help me out here, y'all. My brain is going. I'm having a brain freeze. Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This person could be young at heart with the Page of Cups energy. And I feel like it could be someone that you could meet at work, or maybe has ties to your job, or you meet around your employment, something to that degree. And with the Sun card, that definitely gives us an indication of the time period that would be in the summer months with the Sun card. So yeah, this is a new energy. Yeah, so that's what I'm feeling like here, a new energy. And could be a cup, sun, moon, or rising, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But keep me posted. Keep me, like I said, this could be like a flirtatious type of ordeal or something to that degree. Hey, boss lady. All right, so next we have I Speak My Truth. All right, so I Speak My Truth wants to know, was my intuition correct about the vibes I got from potential friend on Bumble? I got bad vibes and I didn't go forward. Oh, I think, you know what, I think we did a reading about that, and I was telling you about you meeting someone or a friendship or something, and that I told you to kind of keep a distance from this person. Hi, boss lady. Okay. Okay. I think you're right. Okay, reason why I say that is we got the Devil card here. Okay. So when we have the Devil card, you know what that means. That's a person that usually has toxic energy, addictions, or just all around bad news. And I feel like with the Page of Wands energy, that this person is very manipulative. And maybe that's the feeling that you felt with this person, that they were very manipulative, or they could be sneaky. That sort of lying could be something else that could be with their toxic energies. The Spirit just spoke to me and said something about lying. So be very careful with this person, because they may not be telling you the truth about certain things about themselves or their situation. And I feel like this person could be manipulative. The good news is that we got the Wheel of Fortune, which is luck, progress, and change. So if you are looking to meet a good new friend, it is very possible with the Wheel of Fortune that, that the divine can send you that right person to come into your life that is a positive person. But I think that you're absolutely right. Your intuition is telling you correctly about this person. This person is definitely has some toxic traits that you want to kind of, keep your distance from. Just make sure that you don't really tell them or divulge any real personal information about where you live, your whereabouts and that sort of thing. But yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. So, but a good friend, a new person could be on their way to you. Somebody that has a much better energy about them. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. So keep me posted. Sassy Montana. Okay, let me know if you are here. All right. So can I get a general reading this week? Okay. All right, this is for, hi Ashley, this is for Sassy Montana. And everyone, please don't forget to hit that like button. I greatly appreciate that. And welcome to the show. Okay. All right, so we have the Page of Cups, we have the Hanged Man, and we have the Chariot. That's interesting how we have two contradictions in a reading, because we got the Awakening card, but we're going to look through this and see something here. All right, so we have the Page of Cups, which is about being open-hearted and also creative and your intuition as well. So as far as your reading this week, it really feels like you're opening up or you're seeing things from a different perspective or situation about something. Okay? Spirit just told me something about signs this week. I'm not sure if you have been seeing signs, whether it be numbers or synchronicities or something to that degree, but something about signs coming for you to pay attention to. Okay? There's some sort of awakening coming for you, just as it shows with this card. Something that Spirit wants to get your attention about. And I'm trying to get from the guides what that is. And we have the Chariot card, which is about determination, drive, and moving forwards with something. So it could be a decision that needs to be made. It could be something that you intuitively know that you need to do, and maybe you just haven't done it yet. You're still thinking about making that decision or how you should approach it. But Spirit says move forwards with the Chariot card. Use your intuition. See things from a different perspective and move forwards. So even if you're saying to yourself, well, I don't know what that could be, something could come out of left field that you were not expecting. But I feel like a decision will be made in regards to something that you need to do, and you'll make the right decision. So that's what I see coming for you with the general for this week or next week, because this week's almost gone. But I just feel like you're going to be hit with a problem or a situation to where you're going to need to make a decision about it, and you'll make the right decision. You'll make the right decision. You're welcome. You're welcome. Listen to your intuition, and there's signs here for you as well. So be paying attention. There could be feathers, like what I'm seeing on this lady's shirt, or numbers, or something that will grab your attention. So keep me posted. All right, so Phantom. All right, Phantom is here, and Phantom wants to know, may I have a reading on what's coming on my way soon? All right. Yes, definitely, because I definitely see signs coming for you. There's something there on the lookout. Numbers or feathers or something to that degree. Okay. What is coming Phantom's way soon? Okay. All right. Let me get a little drink of water here. All right. All right, so we got the Moon card. We got 9 of Pentacles. And we have the Dreamer card. So there's something about a new idea or a belief or something that you're pursuing, that you're looking to pursue. With the Moon card, this can indicate some hidden things. Maybe something has recently happened to you that you were not expecting or you didn't see coming with the Moon card. With the 9 of Pentacles, Spirit is showing me that you are more than practical and capable of handling whatever that is with the Moon card. Okay? 9 of Pentacles is showing me someone that is self-confident and very is able to really sustain and take care of themselves. This could also mean that you are meant to be an entrepreneur. Reason why I say that is we have the Nine of Pentacles. So if you've been afraid, or you've been afraid to take the leap to start working for yourself, or to start creating your own company, or doing your own thing, this is an indication that you can definitely do that with the Nine of Pentacles. You're self-made, you're independent. And Spirit says to take that risk, okay? You don't have to quit your day job. You don't have to quit your day job. You know, if you need it to pay your bills and to support yourself, definitely keep it until you can get to that place. But I feel like there's something within, they just told me the word warrior. I don't know what that means to you. But it's something about you being very strong and very independent and being able to, and very capable of taking care of things that you need to take care of, and not being afraid to take risk, not being afraid to go the next step. Okay? So if you, like I said, if you are afraid of being financially independent on a job, you don't have to quit your daytime job, but start working towards your dream and your goals of becoming financially independent. Okay? Because I really kind of feel like too that you may be that type of person that does not work well under micromanagement or bosses that are breathing down your neck. I know I don't. I hate that shit. You know, somebody telling you what to do every 2 seconds, and you can't even scratch your behind because they're on you about something every 2 seconds. So I just feel like you're a very independent person, an independent thinker. So if you've got an idea for a business or to take a new chance on something, go for it. Go for it. And that's what I see coming for you. Like I said, there's some problems or issues that you were not expecting, but you're very capable of handling that and taking care of it. And as far as a career path or dreams or goals, make sure that you take action on it, you know, and do it. Okay? And don't be afraid to do it. You know, you may not be able to be 100% independent as far as like being off of that job, and that's completely understandable because as high as things are right now, but you will eventually. And I see, you know, something I see you guys in the future. I think that as time goes on, if we're still here, as we're not in a cloud of smoke, hopefully. I do really feel like it's gonna be up to us on how we fend for ourselves, because a lot of companies will be out of business. A lot of places will not be running, you know, like they used to. So it's going to be up to us in this digital space that we're in to pretty much make it generate our own incomes. I mean, there will still be companies running, but it just really feels like it will be more autonomous. And making our own money, which is good but bad. But it's a double-edged sword. All right, so enough of that. Enough of my drivel here. All right, so let me see who's up next. Okay, Ashley, you are up next, love. Okay, hi, Cookie Victoria, welcome. Well, hopefully, I hope you guys, I pray and I hope that we'll all be safe and we don't have nothing crazy happening here. Okay, so Ashley says, will Patrick be reaching out to me before the end of the summer? Okay. Okay, so let's take a look here. All right, we got the World card, we got 3 of Wands, and we have the Awakening card. Let me move this over a little bit. To answer your question, yes. I do feel like you will hear back from this person before the end of the summer. Reason why I say that, we got the World, which is about success, accomplishment, and completions. Is this person away from you? Like, are they in a different country or across the water? Or you may have to travel a ways to get to this person. I'm not sure if that's what's going on there, but it does kind of feel like this person is a bit of a ways away from you. Three of Wands is waiting for the ship to come in. So, and then the Awakening card is here. Yeah, you'll hear from this person. You'll hear from this person. So to answer your question, yes. Yes, you will. You'll hear back from this person. It just kind of feels like this person is kind of stop and go. Like you'll be talking and then they'll stop, and then, you'll talk again, then you'll stop again. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up here. You'll hear from him by the end of the summer. They're next to, but it's been a while since he's reached. Oh, in the next town. Okay. Well, good. Yeah, you'll hear from him. You'll hear from him. Keep me posted. Okay, so this is Boss Lady's question. So did the superintendent send out the letter like he said he did? I just need a general energy read. Okay, let's take a look here. Let's take a look, Boss Lady. Yeah, it's been a lot of back and forth with this person, Ashley. But you'll hear back from them. Oh, Lord. Okay. Let me move this up a little bit so you guys can see that. All right, so we got Wise Counselor, the Release card, and the Moon card. This is very interesting, Boss Lady, from what I'm feeling here. Let me ask you a question. Was this an informational letter to let other people know what was going on in the apartment or where you're at? Because it feels like this was a letter that was supposed to be sent to someone or a group of people that explained about a situation or something that took place where you live. And I'm seeing that here because this card is all about learning and information with a Wise Counselor. Okay, so it was a reconsideration letter for me to visit my husband. Okay. All right, oh boy. All right, so we got the Transformation card. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think he did. I don't think he did. And the reason why I say that, I could be wrong here because we have the Release card. And we have the Moon card. So the Moon card can indicate problems and issues. I feel like you may need to reach back out to the superintendent and talk to them about the situation and ask them to resend the letter, because for some reason I don't think he did. I wonder if it was approved. I don't think he sent the letter. I could be wrong. Let me pull another card to confirm that. Oh, Five of Swords, disappoint or defeat. I don't think he did. I don't think so. Because we got Five of Swords as well that came on top of that, which is about feeling defeated or maybe not knowing. It's kind of like there could be for some reason, he could be fearful of something. I don't know why he would be fearful. I think you need to talk to him again and ask him to ask him, did he send it, and could he send you a copy of it? Because or if he could give you a copy of the letter, and then you could send it off, because I don't think he did. That's very interesting. I think your intuition's right about that, because the transformation card is also the death card, and 5 of Swords is about defeat. That means basically walking away from something or leaving a situation behind because you feel like you're not going to win. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, this... And we got the Moon card, hidden things. Yeah, I would call back Monday, because it's a possibility that... Okay. Yeah, ask again. Ask them to... Spirit is saying for me to tell you to ask them to send you a copy of the letter. They should be able to do that. And see, if they send you a copy of the letter, you could send it off yourself or fax it. Okay, so Spirit, I picked another card out for you, which is Temperance. I think if you ask again, I do think that they'll send it. They'll resend it, because it needs to be resent. Yeah, ask again. I think they'll resend it, because we have the Balance card, which is about temperance, about patience, moderation. Yeah. Ask again. Call immediately. Call Monday. Oh, damn. So first they said they put the wrong address, and then she said she sent it again. Yeah, I don't think they sent it in the first place, to be honest with you, boss lady. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't think that they sent it. I think that maybe it's a possibility that they forgot to send it. Or like you said, it is possible that they could have sent it to the wrong address. It just never, I'm just not seeing it making it there. Yeah, I think Spirit says try again. Ask them to resend the letter. I think this time it will go through if you ask again. Because we have Temperance, which is about patience. So definitely check with them again. Yeah, check with them again. Yeah. And ask them to send you a copy. Do you see if he approved for me to see my husband? Let me see. Okay. Now, who is it that is supposed to approve for you to see your husband there? That way I can ask Spirit directly. The superintendent. Okay. Did the superintendent approve? Mr. Bishop, did he approve it? I'm going to say with the Hermit card, yes. I do feel like it was approved. But yeah, you're going to have to light a fire under them to get them to resend it. And I feel like this time, the second time, it will go through. But the Hermit card is a yes. It is a yes. So, yeah, I really think that he had, for some particular reason, he really thought about things. And I felt like he felt convicted to do it. Like maybe at first he was feeling like, well, I don't know if I should do this. But then the Spirit convicted him to where it changed his mind, and he just said, okay, I'll do it. You know, Spirit of God convicted him. But ask again. I feel like it'll go through this time. Was it approved? Yes. With thought, afterthought, yes. And light a fire under them with the balance card. I feel like they'll send it. They'll resend it. It's going to take a little bit of time though. And what I'm upset about is that we've spent all this time waiting when they could have just went ahead and sent it properly. A month is a long time to wait. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like you'll get it this second time. Because this is all about, if you see compromise, self-control, moderation, patience. Yeah, I feel like you'll get it the second time. You're welcome. So keep me posted. Keep me posted. Light a fire under them. Make sure that they sent it like they said they would. Okay. All right. So Cookie's next. So Cookie wants to know, does this guy, Cash Gemini, generally take interest in me? Okay. All right. Yeah, keep me posted, boss lady. And you're welcome. Okay. So this is for Cookie Victoria. Is the Gemini generally interested in talking to Cookie? All right. Lord, this Hermit card wants to come out tonight. What is going on? Oh, Lord. Girl. We got the Hermit card, we got the Transformation card, and we got the Devil card. Ooh, I sense a little trickiness with this person. He's a little tricky, Cookie. He's a little tricky. I'm not going to lie to you. He's a little tricky. He is, let me put it this way. He is indeed single. So if you're questioning whether he is truly single or not, the answer is yes. Okay? So he does not have a girlfriend or a wife or anything like that. Not that I know of. And if he was connected to someone, they are not currently together. Okay? Because this is showing me all about singleness. So I'm sensing a player energy is what I'm sensing here. Okay? Great transformation, changes here with the Tower card. Maybe he just recently left a relationship or got out of a relationship. Being set free from something or a connection with somebody. He's bringing his girlfriend thing up, so I was curious. Yeah, I don't feel like they're currently together. So I don't feel like they're currently together. But I do see some toxic energies here. Okay? I'm going to be honest with you. There are toxic energies. So just I would just advise you to keep a friendship with him, but I would just keep one eye open, okay? Because he is single. I feel like just kind of wanting to have fun type of energy, and be free. And there are toxic energies. So, and there's several different things that it could be. He could be the that person that maybe has a smoking habit or a drinking habit, or if it's none of those things, it could just be toxic energies about just not being committed, not wanting to be committed to one particular person. Yeah, and that's what I'm seeing here. So I would just say, if you just want to have some fun, Netflix and chill, you could possibly do that if that's what you wanted to do. But I do feel the energy here with the Hermit card that he is very single and probably wants to continue being single. And I feel like that would be the issue between the two of you guys. is that he's enjoying his singleness a little too much. You know what I mean? But like I said, if you just wanted to have a little bit of fun, after you please get to know him some more, because Spirit is showing me here that he could be not telling you the truth about certain things. Again, I don't feel like it's relationship related as far as like him being with anybody. But just be cautious and just talk to him and allow your spirit to guide you in your connection with him. But I would just be honest with you. I would say he really likes you. He really finds you very attractive, but I don't see him being commitment material currently right now. Yeah. Yeah, and you're right. Your intuition is telling you right, and it's not just you. It's with anybody. He's just having fun, honey. He's just wanging danging. He's just going around and just enjoying living his best life and doing what he want to do. And yeah, like I said, if you just want to have fun, protect yourself. But you get to know him some more. And as he talks, you'll see what I'm saying. You'll see what I'm saying. The real him he'll reveal himself more to you. Yeah. So your intuition's spot on. Yeah. Yeah, spot on. But yeah, he finds you very attractive, that's for sure. And he likes your energy. He knows that you're a genuine person. But his energy is just, he got some toxic ways. Lord, why is it always the cute ones too that are like that? He sounds to me like he's got a deep voice. I could be wrong, but I'm sensing like a deep voice or something. Maybe he smells good too. If you guys have met each other in person. Okay, this is Dominican. Okay. Yeah, some of them are very handsome. Very handsome. But yeah, you are absolutely right. Yeah, he's just enjoying being single. All right. Well, everybody, I think that's it for the night. I'm so glad that you guys came to the show tonight. And thank you so much for coming tonight and supporting the show. I greatly appreciate that. You definitely got the 304s. Oh, Lord, I know he's a good-looking guy. I know he's Dominican. Lord, I know he's beautiful. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. Well, thank you, everyone. I hope that you guys have a blessed and safe weekend. And I will see you guys soon on the next live. And I hope that you guys have a wonderful night. And again, thanks so much. Bye-bye.